Here's a video to show how to correctly list your vehicle, or any item for that matter, on Craigslist. I see so many ads that are just poorly put together, people sitting on cars for weeks or even months, or other items. I've seen items relisted over and over simply because the person hasn't listed it correctly. They haven't put in enough information, they haven't taken quality photos, they weren't able to list large photos, possibly because they don't know how. So I just wanted to make a little video. I've sold probably, I don't know, 25 to 30 vehicles in the past 5 years on Craigslist. I will buy them and I'll fix them up. I'll drive them for a couple weeks or a couple months, and then I'll sell them. And I just wanted to pass along what I've gained from experience in doing this, and hopefully help a few people that are struggling with it, or just simply want to optimize it a little better. Excuse my voice, I have a little bit of a cold, so it might sound a little nasally. Here we go. Let me close this. Okay, first what you're going to have to do is create an account with Craigslist. It's pretty simple. You go to my account here, and then just go through the steps. I would highly recommend getting a dedicated email just for Craigslist. Through Gmail or Yahoo or Hotmail, whatever it may be. You can get them for free, and it's just an extra security step. I hate to say it, but nowadays Craigslist is a shady place. I mean, I live outside of LA, and I rarely meet someone at my house unless it's a vehicle or something large or something that has to be tested, a computer or an electronic device that has to be plugged in. Things are not like they used to be even a few years ago. So 2 things I'm going to tell you to do is to get an email address through one of those free email providers, and also I would actually recommend Gmail, because through Gmail you can also get a Google Voice phone number where it will be connected to your cell phone number, but you'll get the text through that phone number. It won't be your direct phone number. So you can get texts online through Google Voice, and then you can text them back online, so you're not even using your number. So all they're going to see is this Google Voice number. It may be a different area code or whatever. But I just started doing that, and it's great. So that way nobody has my phone number. It's just, nowadays I just don't like that. I don't know what it is. I'm a little more cautious nowadays. Anyways, those are the 2 things. Get a Gmail email address, get a Google Voice number. Okay, next, we're going to go straight to listing it. What we're going to do, you get a little for sale, you're going to choose your, where are we going? Cars and trucks by owner. Okay. Obviously this is going to work for anything. You're selling furniture or a laptop or a computer, whatever. This is just, I sell a lot of vehicles, and I see a lot of vehicles that are just poorly presented and don't get sold. Alright. So what we're going to do is you're going to write the title, whatever vehicle you're selling. Put an exclamation point. They really love that. Okay, in the description, describe it as well as you can. I mean, use a little, you can look up, Craigslist HTML, use paragraphs, use bold. It's gonna make it easier to read. People are gonna read. Encourage people to read the entire ad as well. I get the dumbest emails. I can't even tell you. The most recent thing I sold, I forget what it was, but the guy texts me at 3:30 in the morning. I literally text him back like, dude, use common sense here. Are you kidding me? Texting me at 3:30 in the morning. Does that make sense to anybody? So put in there, no text messages. I don't like text messages, but now that I have the Google Voice, I can live with it. It's just a 20-minute text conversation could have been done in a minute on the phone, So I typically don't accept text messages on larger items. Write your description. Write it well. Write all the maintenance that's been done. Write you know, what money you've put into it, the condition of the exterior, the interior. Um, get your vehicle detailed. It's like 100 to 150 bucks. If it's $1,000 vehicle, you may not want to consider it. You may just want to wash it before you take your photos. But if it's anything more than that, that sells it. I'm telling you. Every vehicle I've sold, I have it professionally detailed. Yeah, I could probably do it myself, but time-wise, it's worth it. I drop it off. It's literally right around the corner. They have it for 4 or 5 hours, the whole day thing. So it's a lot of work. They do a great job, and I was paying 150. I found another place that's comparable that does it for 100. I mean, 100 bucks, and then you're selling like this one I sold for 6,500 a few years ago. It's worth it, and you'll see in the photos how much better it looks. And that's really what's going to sell your vehicle, is how well it looks. So you're going to want large photos. That's going to be our next step: how to post large photos. What you're going to want to do is sign up with PhotoBucket. I don't know if Flickr works or any of those. I really like PhotoBucket. I've always used it. It's always been solid. I've never had a problem with it. You can lock your photos, so if someone clicks on them, they can't access your account. And it's very easy to use. I mean, you click here to upload. You select them from your computer, and that's pretty much it. When you want to post them, what you're going to do is you're just going to hover over the photo, click on you're only using the HTML code. IMG would be like something for a forum. If you want to show somebody the direct link to click on, that you'd use this one. And if you want to email or IM somebody, you'd use this one. For the time being, we're using HTML for Craigslist. And then all you do is you simply paste it in. And you're going to do that for all your photos. And I can't reiterate this enough. Photos will sell your vehicle. I mean, if nothing else, if the people do not read your description, they're going to see the photos and they're going to know exactly if they're interested or not. So take good photos. Also, if you don't have a decent camera, borrow somebody else's camera. It sells it. I had a DSLR, and it worked. All of these photos in here are taken with my DSLR. I ended up selling it just because I hate lugging that thing around. I got a compact point and shoot that takes good photos. You don't need to have the best, but if you don't have one, you can get one for 150 to 200 bucks that will still take decent photos. So do that. Take good quality photos. That's going to really sell your item. Another thing is use keywords. Okay, you use similar years of the vehicle you're selling. So similar years to this BMW would be mid to late 90s and up through 2002, 2003. Don't use every date and keyword in the book. I've seen some ads where it's literally 2,000 different words. That's insane. But use vehicles that are similar. So when someone searches for that vehicle, they're going to find it. I actually sold another BMW like a year and a half ago, and the guy was actually looking for a Mercedes. He came upon mine, and he was blown away. It was pretty much exactly what he was looking for, but he had no idea BMW sold it, with a 5-speed and all that stuff. So he was stoked. So that's going to get you a lot more audience, a lot larger audience, I should say. So let's see what we have here. Okay, so this is what your ad's going to look like. You can also, in PhotoBucket, I don't know exactly where it is. I'd have to find it. I think it's with your account. You can change the size of the photos that you upload with. Typically, I think mine's at like, yeah, I have 800 by 600, but if I'm selling a car and I want to get top dollar, I'll go up to 1024 by 768. It's going to be a large photo, probably out to here and here. It's worth it though. Let me put it this way: the better photos you take, the larger photos you show, the less tire kickers you're going to get, because you're going to get tire kickers. You're going to get people texting you with, is the vehicle still available? You're going to text back yes, you're never going to hear from them again. It's insane. That's one reason I don't like text messages, because you get the dumbest questions. If you're serious about this car, you're going to call. Okay, someone that's not very serious most likely isn't going to text unless they're at work or they're somewhere that they can't call and they're excited and they want to get a hold of you right then. As you can see, I took really good photos of this vehicle. I got top dollar for this car. I mean, I bought it for pretty cheap. I was planning on keeping it, actually. I loved it. I kept it for probably 6 months, and then I ended up selling it for quite a bit more than I bought it for. But the photos are going to sell the vehicle. The photos are going to sell your furniture. The photos are, not necessarily maybe a computer, but they're going to help. People want to see what they're buying. I mean, people are visual. So keep that in mind. That's pretty much it. I mean, you don't need to make it very complicated. Just describe your item as well as you can. Take good photos, and you're going to get many or very few tire kickers. Include your phone number, but include the Google Voice phone number is what I highly recommend. I just don't like having my real phone number out there nowadays, like I said. That's pretty much it. If you have any questions or comments or anything, let me know. I'd be happy to help you. All right. Take care and good luck selling.